Today I'm bringing joy to the masses and anger to some of the masses. So let's get into this.
Please hold Jimislash, please hold. Please hold for Jimislash.
All right, so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna compare some knives. I'm gonna compare an awesome budget, amazing knife with an awesome not budget, amazing knife. So I can't flip this over. Y'all will see my address, but this is gonna make some people mad, and I can't help it because this is pretty cool. All right, first let me just say, I don't get any money from Rough Ryder Reserves. I do get a little money if you use my link down there and buy from Smoky Mountain, but I'm not getting direct money from these folks at all. So this is just for you. I had some moron the other day say I forget what it was. He said I sold out about some knife that didn't even make any sense. I'm gonna sell out. I'm going big. I'm going big. I'm looking at you, Andrew and John Demko. All right, but besides that, I'm not. This is not anything about money I'm getting or people I know or anything like this. I'm just trying to help you guys out, show you what's out there. So, hey, do me a favor, like and subscribe down there somewhere, and then we'll keep going here. All right, so in here, the Rough Ryder Reserve. We just looked at these last week, I think. It was last week. Time flies around here. So check that out. There's that. Let's look at the presentation. This here is a Northwoods Kudu Indian River Jack. Just came out last week, yeah. And that was their drop last week. So you look at the presentation. You know, it's hard to beat this presentation. Nice 10 tube here. The leather slip here is really nice too. I mean, we like to sniff leather. It comes with a coin, comes with a sticker. So that's kind of cool. I like the coin, especially if you're into collecting coins, stuff like that. Oh, leather still smells good. All right, so let's get into this tube here. We've seen it. We got the foam. Then they got the really cool, man, that's a cool tin. They got the cool microfiber cloth, and then they got the little wrapping in there, and then you pull out this beauty there. Oh my gosh. Now, this one is the Kudu version of the Indian River Jack that just came out. It's a beautiful knife in its own right there. Check that out. They both got the little arrow shield there. And they're different sizes, I understand that. But what I just want to get into is, what I'm basically here is to show you the quality of this knife. Now, pretend this is micarta. They have a micarta one of this one. And so this one's a little more expensive than the micarta one. Man, it's a beautiful knife though, ain't it? Whew, that's a gorgeous knife. Check that thing out. All right, just imagine though, they're both micarta, or they're both Kudu. But for this purposes, they're both micarta. I don't have the micarta one. Now, this is micarta. You're paying 130 bucks for it. And what you're getting is an amazing knife. Super snappy. You can hear it snap. Snaps to that middle position. And just really, really well made. Now, have a looky there. Now this, I believe, is 1095 high carbon steel on that. So, check that out. Really cool. Super sharp. Is it super sharp? Let's see. Yeah, you know, not super sharp. It's not shaving sharp, but it's sharp enough. It's getting like every other hair kind of shaving sharp. So, but 1095, super snappy. I don't know the numbers on walk and talk, but it walks and it talks just fine. It's like a runway model with a Harvard degree. Walks and talks great. Check that out. All right, now we go over to the Rough Ryder Reserve. Let me move this over here because I gotta sell that later. And check that out. Smooth opening, great snap, great in all positions. I already did the Rough Ryder roulette on this. I'm not doing it again, but check that out. So, awesome micarta D2 tool steel. I would say that's pretty comparable to the 1095 as far as getting what, you know, this is not a M390 or anything like that. And this thing came undeniably sharp. Oh my gosh. Oh man, yeah. Undeniably sharp. The edge on this is way better than the one on that. And I'm not, they might differ. I'm just saying, the one I have, this edge is amazing. So now, here's the thing. I've seen a bunch of people running their mouths online about, oh, this one, the Rough Ryder Reserve is okay for, whatever you're paying for, but, it's not a case, it's not a GEC. The heck it's not. This thing, if you took these markings off of it and put Northwoods on here, this thing would sell for 150 bucks. Not a problem. These would sell out at 150 with the Northwoods marking on there. I think these already sold out at the price they're at, which is crazy. I think these are 33 bucks. Now, from what I hear, they've already started another run, or they've got more coming. 130, 33 bucks. Basically a $100 difference there in what you're paying. Now, I'm not saying don't pay 130 bucks for the micarta version of this. And this one's a little more expensive because it's kudu. But I'm not saying don't do that. I have plenty of expensive knives. I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm not saying you're an idiot if you spend a certain amount of money. And I don't want to hear those comments either, because that's not true. People are going to spend money on what they want to spend money on. My point is, if you don't have Northwoods money, if you don't have GEC money, if you don't have high-end case type money, these Rough Ryder Reserves are awesome. These are awesome. You will take both of these to a layperson. Pretend it's my card again. They can't see the pretty, excellent prettiness of it. You would take these to a layperson, and snap-wise, talk-wise, look-wise, everything, and especially cutting-wise, the edge on this thing is amazing. They're gonna just not know the difference. And when you tell them I paid $100 more for this one, their jaw's gonna drop, and they can't figure out why. Now we know why. We know why. Right now, we understand that these are more collectible. These are more highly sought in the knife community, and that's understandable. But what I'm saying is, quality knife for what you're paying for that's not what this is. This isn't like, oh yeah, for 30 bucks or 35 bucks you're getting a great knife. No, this is for 135 bucks you're getting a great knife. So if you tell me I got a great knife for 135 out of that Northwoods micarta, then you can't tell me this knife is just good for 35, because this knife would be good for 135 as well. This is a fantastic knife. This is one of my favorite traditional. I love the shape. I love this little easy opening nick here. So I love this thing. I love this thing too. It's beautiful. But my point is, you get my point. You can get a super quality knife here. Not just a really good for what it's worth. Not really good for what I paid for it. This is really good, period. This is as good. And you know what, knuckleheads? Leave your comments below and tell me why I'm wrong. Because I'm not. These things are awesome. They're both great knives. But it's like saying, oh man, it's a great knife. You're not suffering anything between the micarta this and the micarta that. No. You're not missing out on anything. Look at this thing's just amazing. It's a great knife. You're getting presentation. I don't know. What do you think down there? Be nice. Don't come in with goofiness, because you'll go bye-bye that way out the back door. Again, I'm not getting any money. They didn't set me up for this. I bought both of these knives on my own. So there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have this one or this one? Do you have both of them? How do they compare to you? There's no denying this edge is way, way sharper than this edge. It's not even close. Now, you could probably get a better edge on that, but as far as the edge it came with, this Rough Ryder Reserve is insane. This is like razor sharp. Quality of snappiness and everything, flatness across the back, everything is very, very comparable to the knife you're going to pay $100 more for. So if you think that this one's worth $130 with the micarta scales, then you got to go, this one's worth the same. There's no way you can just go, well, it's not. It is. So look into getting one of these. This thing is awesome. If you're looking for Christmas presents, or you don't want to spend 130 bucks on Uncle Tim, then just spend 30 bucks on Uncle Tim and get him something that he can brag to his friends about. This thing is awesome. So I know this turned out to be a commercial for Rough Ryder. What it is I'm just saying, this is more of a commercial for, you can get something quality if you search around. This is quality stuff here. It's like the Cold Steel 4MAX and the 4MAX Scout. You know, right there, 89, 90 bucks for the Scout, or 350 for the 4MAX. and you're kind of getting right in that same kind of quality of knife. So it's a little bit different because of the steel. I understand that, but my point is, awesome knife, $100. I think that's it. I think I'm rambling now. I'll talk to you later.